Kia ora guys, Bird here. Welcome to episode 33 of Thaumcraft 5, where today we are joined by the undead. So I've set up a little bit of a zombie and skeleton grinder here at the Thaumcraft dungeon in the swamp. You may recognize the giant iron node over there. So it's pretty much, if you saw the setup that I had in the TC Wall, it's pretty much an exact replica of that, except with two spawners this time. We've got the valve over here with the piston that's currently activated so that the dudes don't fall down. I've got some water streams here. Now, I guess the only real thing that's different is that the water channel in the middle here, bringing them towards the chute, is 3 wide. And then I've got these extra little bits of water right here just to push them into the thing, but they're not going in right now because of the valve aforementioned. It's not pretty right now, the redstone's still here, but yeah. So we've got these spawner lights over there that are on. These guys are just leftovers. That's the valve that's closed, and then this button right here is your lava blade setup. So it's pretty much, it's actually a slightly different setup from what I recall. Yeah, I'm using pistons this time around with the sand to generate the monostable signal. This guy over here got a repeater, so that's a little bit more delayed, allowing one button press to put the lava out and take it back in. So that's what's going on here. This is going to basically be my XP grinder. I will be able to get a bunch of books and stuff, so we'll need to get a enchanting table over here. Now, I was about to fly back when you might have just noticed out the corner of your eye that we have a nether portal here now. Let's go ahead and head through and see where that pops out. Oh man. Kind of having some pretty interesting luck with these nether portals in Thaumcraft. See, look where it landed us, guys. Look where we are. It literally spawned on the very edge of this very deep drop, and in addition to that, it's also very, very, very close to a Nether fortress, so this would be kind of an interesting spot to make with a skeleton grinder if I, had the patience and time to do something like that. But yeah, it's only like a, 20-30 second ride over here to the quartz cobble thingy that's still up. I really need to get rid of this at some point. It's ugly, terrible. Not this room, though. I just need to finish this room. A lot of unfinished building in this world. And now we've fallen down here. Oh, man. So there's one thing that I want to do today. One thing in mind. Oh, yes. I want to get ourselves an upgraded wand. We've been running around. Yeah, you and me. We've been running around with the Not a Novice, the Gold Banded Great Red Wand, for quite some time here. And in preparation for coming episodes where the Beast cost is only for things that we need to craft, it's only going to go up and up and up. I want to get a better wand ready just so that, we don't have to basically not be forced to make it. So let's go ahead and take a jaunt into the Thaumaturgy tab down here where all the wand stuff is. Yeah, we're pretty much going to go... Oh, hello, brass wand caps. I was thinking we should go all the way up to Thornman, but it looks like we actually have to go through brass first. That's pretty cool, okay. And then we've got the Silverwood wand core over here as well. That's going to be scribing tools and paper. My inventory is a mess at the moment. Let's just, let's see. Let's just be a little bit naughty, huh? Oh man, look at this guy. Look at all this chest organization that's being ignored right now. What do you guys think of that? There we go, that actually filled that chest up. Alright, anyway, back in here. Get the paper out and the scribing tools. Let's get a research note. Let's get the Silverwood wand core. Magical to the core, with that Potentia in there, I'm assuming. Varshy blows, as well as Instrumental Minerva. Let's see if we can get this researcher going. That's gonna have to be Metallum right there. Oh, go auto? There we go. So if I throw that down, that'll work. Then I think I might actually try and save myself an aspect by going a weak tooth first. Would be a good plan. And then I could connect over to Terra if I want. Meaning this would have to be ordered though. No. What was I thinking? Ordered dough. So we go ordered dough there, and then we go Ignis up here like that. Yes. And then, how am I going to connect over? This is going to be... No, I think we can actually do this. We'll go something like Terra right here. And then we'll go weak trails. Get that like that. That's good. And then we can put iron right here. And then we'll be able to connect those two using Motus and Volatus. So let's get a bit of Motus, Volatus going. Bring those two like that, using all the tricks in the book with iron today. And then we're going to use the Luke's Oh, we're out of iron now. Oh, that's gonna... I think that's gonna be a bit of a problem here, actually. Now I'm down to Warkwas. Thankfully, though, we can do something like Jaloom right here to save us there. That's actually... What an epic save. I was gonna do a Tenebrae right there, but big with Lukes and stuff, but no, we're actually... Massive save right here with Jaloom. That was completely unintentional, but still able to finish the research. Awesome stuff, so... We got the discovery, let's check it out. That's a nice light blue right there, isn't it? Yeah. Hopefully that thermostatic harness isn't going to drain too much of my vis away, doing a lot of flying around while building the grinder over there. So anyway, let's read about the newly discovered research. Silverwood has proved to be an excellent repository of magical energy, and one cores crafted from it can store up to 500 vis of each type. That's pretty impressive. So the recipe for it is an infusion recipe. You take a silverwood log, which we our chests are overflowing with this stuff now. You need a balanced shard. I've got a couple of those lying around, and all of the different types of primal shards there as well as some fairly accessible essentia. Yeah, so we're probably past the point a bit where we're supposed to actually get this, because I've got tons of that essentia lying around now. Alright, so that's the first half of the equation. Now we've got the brass wand caps here. I wonder what this is going to be about. The brass wand caps, that's new obviously in TC5, the whole brass mechanic new here. So we've got Metallum Potentia. Okay, and that's Metallum Potentia already on the board, so we're going to have to use the only other thing available to us, the one thing I can't remember off the top of my head, and that is, of course, Fabrico. That's Penultatio Instrumentum. Okay. Let's get started with that, get the Penultatio going, then we're going to need some of these two guys, Potentia there, let's get those, build that up, be awesome, there we go, so that's Fabrico right there. We're going to have to go Penultatio over as well, that's the only thing that it'll connect to, I think, and then these guys, well, we can use Audido right here, obviously, that's a no-brainer. And then, yeah, I think we'll just do the similar trick that we used in the research that we did just before. So we'll go like that, then we'll go Jaloom, and then connect that up with Perditio. So that was a fairly straightforward one, as long as you know what Fabrico is. Drawing in the vis is the flavor text on there, by the way. Oh man, I wonder what this is going to be about, to be honest. Let's find out together. Like gold, wand caps capped with this material take no penalty when used to channel vis. More importantly, however, is the fact that these caps can draw vis from the aura easier than normal, allowing the ones they're placed on to charge faster. Whoa! That's kind of interesting, actually, and the recipe for it is 5 brass and you get 1 per, just like with all the other wand caps, as well as a reasonable amount of vis, but still fairly cheap. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and get the other one here as well, and then we'll be able to pick and choose which one we prefer. So let's go ahead and pick up the Thaumium caps here as well. That's going to be... it's kind of grey. What colour is it exactly? It's like Wakwas or Machina, something like that. Metallum, okay. That's going to need Aurum as well. Kind of a... you don't see that very much in research. Instrumentum Potentia. Looks like we're going to have to do a similar tactic here, although we won't be able to get away with it probably because it's quite a bit bigger now. Well, that's definitely going to have to be Io right there, so that's a no-brainer. I guess we'll have to go Terra here, connect those two with Vitrayus, so that's that done and done. Now let's get some Fabrico going over there, get that Potentia, Metallum, make that, and then the Penultatio, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so that's that going, very nice. Let's get the Penultatio down next. Put that right there, and then I should be able to connect with Audido. Yes, that will work. How am I going to connect across here? What I'm thinking of doing is doing a Perditio right here, and then I can go Mortuus like this. Get Mortuus right there, and then we'll go Aqua, and then Victus. So again, another fairly simple one here once you know what you're doing. Needed to do a different little trick there just to be able to extend from the Metallum to the Potentia and stuff, but yeah, still fairly straightforward. Efficiency over speed. Okay, so it looks like there's certain trade-offs between these two caps here. Thaumium is known for its ability to store and absorb magic, so using it to craft wand caps is a logical choice. It's very efficient at focusing vis of all types. Crafting these wand caps in an arcane workbench is not sufficient though. They need to be infused with additional magical energy to make them usable. So the recipe there is 5 thaumium nuggets just like normal, but you get yourself an inert thaumium wand cap. That's only stage 1 of researching these things. They take a little bit more vis than their brass counterparts. In order to actually charge them up, you need to take 3 Silismon Deuce and infuse it there, as well as with some Alarum and Portenti. Now keep in mind that this is only going to give you 1 charged thaumium cap. You need to do this infusion twice if you want to make a wand out of it, so that's going to take a total of 12 Alarum and 6 Silismon Deuce, so it's fairly expensive, but we should be able to have enough stuff to get through with it. I haven't actually made any Alarum Essentia yet, despite my promise to do a bunch of the totem work. How many Wispy Essences have I got saved up? Well, it looks like I've got plenty here, so it was 12, I believe. Yes, so we've got plenty here to be able to actually get enough Alarum, hopefully, so I'll go ahead and take these into the Nether base fairly soon here to charge up. So, what one are we going to go for though? So the thaumium caps are very efficient at focusing visible types, so that says to me that this is going to give an additional discount on top of the discount that we have with these guys, which is just a hair under, which I think is actually just due to this thing. And rings? No? Yeah, so that's going to give you an additional discount on top of the gold, which is basically no discount, and then the iron, is a penalty. Yeah, you actually get penalized on your vis usage, and then this will just charge your aura up fast. And now I am kind of wanting to preserve the aura, particularly around this area, so that I don't have to move and cause taint and flux and all the bad things happening. Yes, we're probably just going to end up going with thaumium here, even though they are a little bit harder to craft. The brass caps, though, fairly interesting, though, if you've got some kind of system where your vis is abundant. Sorry, man, my brain is mixing things up as usual. Yeah, so we're going to go with thaumium here as well, obviously, as the Silverwood wand core. So now what I need to do is head off camera here to prepare some of these materials, and then we'll be right back to do some infusions right after this. Welcome back, folks. It's the middle of the night here in the realm of Hobbiton and Minecraft. Let's kill this zombie before he causes a problem. I still have my hostile sounds really low. I guess these guys spawned from that zombie. Get out of town, busters. You can't beat the bird! So anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys something a little bit interesting about the bed. I don't think I've slept in here on camera in quite some time. Every time I giggle a little bit whenever you fall out of bed. Man, whenever I go to bed, I fall like a light, asleep like a bird, and then I fall out of bed halfway through sleep. Wow. Anyway, I've got all the essentials here now. I actually had to make a little bit of aqua imperaditio because I'd completely run out of those essentials. Oh, the bucket's still on here. Man, I'm a messy pup when it comes to infusions. Okay, that's obviously from the brain in a jar. Let's get the first infusion over here. I see you, Skellen. Don't cause any problems. We'll do the Silverwood guy first. So air, fire, water, earth, water, petitio. Nothing's changed there. Now, I've only brought 1 of each ingredient here, so hopefully things will go just fine. We're about to find out, though. Let's get these thingies down, 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 down to the bottom of the sea. That's a SpongeBob reference. I watched way too much SpongeBob when I was a kid, and now my brain is full of SpongeBob references. I don't actually want to keep that on. I meant to fill that up while I was in the Nether. Because it's a bit low on these at the moment because of crafting the inert thaumium caps. I did scan these things, by the way. No new information inside those, just in case you're wondering. Okay, things going smoothly so far. What do we need now? There's a bit of porto. Then goes the Perditio Essentia. I don't know if I like this new graphic for the Essentia. I was kind of a fan of the old bubbly effect that was in TC4 and at the start of TC5 here. Alright, in go the particle stuff. Yeah, looks like those guys have still got the yellow crystal particle breaking animation thingies, even though they're different colour from what's thingin'. Maybe that'll get fixed in a future version of Thaumcraft, we'll have to see! What the? Smoke rises from Isengard and my infusion altar. Get out of town. I thought you might be trouble, but I was gonna let you live. Not anymore. So we got the Silverwood rod. Unfortunately not very much good by itself, it's just a crafting ingredient. Step 1 on our journey to getting some new thingies. So we need to get this guy in here now, and a little bit of a Silis Mundus, as our Latin friends would say. Let's get this back down really quick, and then back off the hotbar to stop it draining the V's out of my aura. What you doing to my aura, son? I actually have plenty of Boltend here. I guess I kinda messed that up. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have just enough Aurum here. Really? Just enough Aurum to make a jar label there as well. Man, it looks like there's something new in 5.2 where the infusion's gonna explode in beautiful blue color. Let's go ahead and scan this guy as well. That's a new item. Scan Stanometer. Nothing new there. Oh well. Nice animation on there though. A bit of Wheatium in there actually. Kind of interesting. Although less than the Slismundus used to make it. Keep that in mind. Alright, there's only one infusion left here to do. And hopefully we'll actually be able to craft this thing with our... with this one. Not a novice. We'll have to see. And by the way, if you guys have a suggestion for a name... for this wand that we're about to make, let me know in the comments below. I could probably think of something interesting though. Are there any kind of mythical wands in folklore from any mythology? Not really that I can think of. That's actually a really nice graphic with the exploding purple clouds. Okay, so we've got our wand ingredients here now, very nice. Now it's time to head inside, just leave those jars over there, I'll sort those out off camera. And throw these in here. Now, how much is this going to cost? 324! Holy Toledos! Oh my days! Can I decrease this cost at all? Oh my gosh, that kind of takes me by surprise there, guys. Where are my robes? I think we're in here now, okay. Things are all over the place now. Let's get these things on. Oh my gosh, 324. Crap. Okay, that's got that plan out of the way. Dang it, well it looks like I've got some Thaumium caps for future. I don't keep that there. But I really want to make a Silverwood wand here. I guess we're going to have to go with whatever it's called, with the brass caps here, yeah. I think you can just make these guys just like so. Get some... Nuggeroonies, and make 2 of those, yeah, okay, and a little bit of Ace. In you go. Sometimes it's a little bit reluctant to go. Okay, get those things back out. Now, what is this going to cost? Is we actually going to be able to craft that? We are? Okay, that's good. A brass-topped Silverwood wand, a capacity of 500, and a charge of +1, so this is going to be what we need to obviously make the new top-tiered wand, well, if we really want to, but I'll probably just, not do that now just because these things are kinda difficult to make for me at the moment. What with the scarcity of Aurum, I guess we can leave these guys in here. Man, I love to have my Boots of the Traveller on. We got a new wand, guys, and it's already draining my vase. I wonder what that charge 1 means. That's really interesting. And then this dude, yeah, this dude can retire now. And I guess I need to go ahead and charge that up before I retire them. I like to just keep them charged up when they're retired. I remember in TC4 I was using them when I was really low on Essentia. Well, we got the new wand. We'll have to come up with a new name for it. Is there any, are there any white wands in the world? I'm sure I could think of something if I put my mind to it. Sparkly bits. Well, anyway, yeah, that is the new wand here in TC5. Unfortunately, not the super duper one I was hoping for, because that thing is too expensive, apparently, to make with our current tech. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to get up to in the next episode here of TC5. I hope that you guys have enjoyed your stay here for today. Thank you very much for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next episode. And yes, I am still going backwards. Why? I have no idea.